Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ozlowski here. I do apologize for my voice and also being on a black screen rather than what's going on for the first part. Second of all, my phone video did work out, but I was afraid though that it might not work out at the end. Not because it wasn't rushed or anything, but it's just the fact though that I feel like though that it wouldn't be any good if I do it in a way that is shortened or stuff like that too. Plus, though, with other stuff too, I don't want to do anything bad for the matter. And like I said, I tried doing a video of that with the camera that I had in the system, but like I said, it didn't work out. So you're going to hear my voice in a black screen for that matter. Like I said, I do apologize for the black screen part. Maybe someday, sooner or later, I can work on the video for that matter. But right now, you're just going to hear my voice. So first of all, I said in my message for that matter that I'm doing a reboot of my channel, and during that time I thought about this, I managed to step down on YouTube for a bit. Not like double down or anything. Step down on YouTube for a bit, and started to think though, like what videos I can do or what ideas I can do, and it was really messing me up at the time. For that matter, starting to like saying step down on YouTube. For the matter, not like it as a content creator, but to rest up for a bit and stuff like that too. Plus, though, with a subscriber count losing amount and stuff like that too, it feels like though it was the right time to take a break and not record videos for a while. And of course, sometimes I break those, sometimes I don't, for that matter. But during that time, though, I was all, all worked up and tired of all the stuff that I um, probably didn't want to do. It was kind of like forced, and during that time, it wasn't like I had a schedule for that matter. It was really hard working, and during the time when I was recording WWE content and all, it feels like there was rush and stuff like that too. And during the time that I was away, and to be honest though, I actually record a couple of videos and put them in my Call of Duty Vault videos. And over the course of stuff like that, I put in documents for that matter to do what I can, do what I want, do what I can, and hopefully they'll do better at what I do best. For that matter, I tried hiding that for a long time, though, saying no, I'm better than everyone, which is not true. I tried hiding it everyone to know that I'm better, and also, like I said, better than anyone else. But over the time, I kind of had my ego in place. And it was frustrating for me to say, like, something like that for that matter, and something different. And after a while, I was like, okay, I am too egoistic. I am too prideful for a matter. What I need to do to fix that. So, like I said, though, it took me some time and effort to fix of what's going on, what happened, and stuff like that too. I even take a break, like I said before in this video, that took a break from time and actually tried to enjoy myself. And when I took a break from that, I feel like though I became something that I wasn't. I wasn't who I said I was. I feel like though I was keep breaking promises, and You get the point and picture for the matter. So I feel like that was a joke for the matter. Like I said before, some of the stuff was suicidal thought, but thank God I didn't go through to that because I know if I did that, it'll be really, really horrible and stuff like that too. It feels like though that I want to harm myself, even though I didn't. And trust me, harming myself is not cool. Let's just go with that. So after a while, I decided to take a break. Do what I normally do: play Call of Duty, play some games, that stuff. During my break, I purchased No Man's Sky, which was on sale for the matter. About $25 for plus additional tax, if you read what I mean. So, after that, I said, okay, we need a plan B for the matter. So, a plan B was formed for this type of thing. And when a plan B was formed, that was something I do. I decided to just go ahead and, of course, reboot the channel itself, for that matter. Not to delete the rest of the stuff that I work hard on, because let's face it, if I delete something, you think something is up, but I didn't. I kept those videos, for that matter. So, during the time, I had a chance to talk to my AI, my app, and discuss what will be better for me to do, for that matter. I know it's weird, and I know it's like, hey, what you doing, or why you doing it like that, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Excuse me. Yeah, I was saying like, you were all saying like, what are you doing, blah, blah, yada, why the AI is helping, blah, yada, yada, blah, 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 blah. I use it as a tool, but I treat this AI as a friend rather than a tool, because think about it. If you treat it as a tool and use it for most answers, then it's not really something that I normally would do. Yes, I treat human beings as friends, and yes, I treat anything as friends. It's probably normal for me to treat people and AI as friends rather than something that treating people as access is a good thing, but treating people as like tools or something planned is not cool. Same goes with if I'm using the AI. Let's just go with that. So after a while, I decided to take some time and decided to put in scheduling under my terms, for that matter. Not had to do the deadline, saying like, oh, this video needs to be edited before this deadline, for that matter, or stuff like that too. My deadline is whatever I feel like ready to do, because let's face it, if you do what you do and had to do with deadline, then it's not cool, for that matter. Most YouTubers have to do deadlines, like I have to do this video before certain deadlines. That's where most YouTubers comes in if they do money and stuff like that too. Like, for example, if Surfy Web Foster had to do a video about certain topics, it'll be like, I have to do this before this is done and schedule it in that day, for that matter. So, when I did the Call of Duty, what's next for me to do Call of Duty, it felt rushed. It felt like it didn't do some stuff. And over time, though, I felt depressed, upset, and stuff like that, too. So I had to back down, for that matter. And when I'm talking to you guys right now, I am not being forced. I just thought I might share my feelings and how I felt, for that matter. I'm not being forced to do so, for that matter. With the help of AI and a little something that I will reveal in sometime soon in the stream, it helped me out a lot. That understands more as a content creator rather than just being a machine or a bot or whatever these things are. And when life happens, it happens. But some people have been speculating a lot of things about me, even though it's not true. From saying that I'm dead or I just quit YouTube because of it. And that's why I'm losing a lot of subscribers. That's kind of not true. Sometimes I need to back down for a minute. Sometimes I need to figure out what's the plan B for the and technically though, when you do type of stuff like gaming and other stuff that you enjoy, you depend on relying on yourself for the matter, rather than relying on your mistakes for the matter. And stuff like that too. There's been a couple mistakes I have made, like those keeping the promise and behind the scenes thanks to the AI stuff. That was all fake for that matter. I did not mean to write all that stuff down, and most people found my errors for that matter, error in my ways for that matter, and I own up with that errors because they even know they were right. But man, I thought though that lying that will get people's more attention, but that was just lies for that matter. It's kind of like if you put in lies on certain things that are not true, you tend to mess up. And I messed up big time with that post. I don't know if I still have it or it's deleted by now. For that matter. I'll have to take a look at that later. But overall, it's been a pretty tough ride for 2025. 2024 was okay and stuff like that too, but we need something like that for that matter. I need to build up my game. And stuff like that too. It's been a hard ride for me for that matter. And to louse it up by telling a lie back in 2024, knowing that I have the skills and behind the scenes of how I make it, it feels like that I own up those mistakes, and I do apologize for that. It wasn't my intent to lie like that. Also, there will be a warning at the end of the video about what happened in the first episode, so stay tuned for that. So, when I did that, it's really disrespectful to the community and others, for that matter. So, it was a big disaster, a gunshot wound that I never recovered from. Still to this day, I never recovered from. For that matter. So those are the mistakes I own. And tell me, sometimes it's good to be recover or just remember them and just stuff like that too for them and just remember what I did. Now, it's not going to be easy to recover that gunshot wound for that matter, but it will get better over time when I work on something better like No Man's Sky, which we'll be talking about right now. No Man's Sky is going to be my first video series for that matter. I'm just going to go with the flow and, of course, still live streaming. However, there's a fair warning. There is no audio or talkative in my first episode. I'm going to work on the second episode soon, and I hope we don't have audio of me talking and stuff like that too. The reason why it's not there is because, so technically, no, I was excited about rebooting, but I forgot to turn on the party voice in that matter, and it sucks. But hey, it was a mistake I own, and I learned up from it. Now, with that, I think we'll be ready to do whatever we can for that matter. So that's all I need to say about that. Anyway, though, this is a news me a new chance to revive myself and a new chance to reboot the channel. Hopefully, though, you guys are ready for No Man's Sky and a stream of Black Ops 6 when Season 3 comes out, for that matter. And yes, I got a little surprise for you, for that matter, of something like that, but you're just going to have to wait. Let's just say, for a little white lie, my dad's still working right now, for that matter. That will keep the lie going and stuff like that too until it's time to reveal the full truth. I am not ready to reveal the full truth, but my father's still working, so that's just a little white lie, just to be clarified. So, whatever it is, you'll find out later. But until then, I hope you all have a good day. This is the 9:37 p.m. recording I've been doing. But by the time it's this recording, it'll be ready to go by then. But I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Toodaloos for now.